Hey everyone, welcome back, and today we'll be doing another Leetcode 448. Find all number disappeared in an array. Given an array nums of n integers where nums I is the range 1 to n, return an array of all integers in the range 1 to n that do not appear in nums. So 5 and 6 are not present in our example 1, which will be our range 1 to 8. So and if you see example 2, we have a duplicate 1, and 1 on the second should have been a 2, so we'll be returning a 2 in this case. So that's it. So we'll be starting off like for every number in nums, uh, we will make an index. So subtracting by taking the number at that place and subtracting 1 by 8 and taking that index, and then ones and nums, but before that we will be just nums and nums at index. So this is good, and now we will be making our result list. Hmm. Yeah, this works. I got silent for a minute there, but I will explain what is happening here. So we can do this by a set, but we can also do this by this method, in which we have whenever we have a value uh, at an by index, we will be seeing it. So because we know that the index and the values that are present in the list have a correspondence in them, so 0 to 7 in the length of 8, in this case example 1. So we'll be taking an example like 1 2 3, and 3 are much smaller example. So for every index we just make the value at that index is just the negative of it, and then compare at the end. If the value at a certain index is positive, we know that that index, if we add 1 in them, should have been it at that value. So that's it. I will explain. So at the first index will be 0, because if we subtract 1 by 1, we'll be getting 0, and nums at 0 are going to be um, just the negative of them, -1. And then for the second iteration, uh, it will be 1, because 2 minus 1 is going to return true, not true but 1. So nums at index in this case is going to be 1, so 1 it will be like the negative 2, just the negative of it. So index at, now we have 3, so it will be 2, and nums at 2 are going to be just a negative at that location, and again do the same because there is a 3 at the very end. And this is it. We are done with our first loop, and now we have our resultant list, and we will be going through every index and every number. So at 0 index we have -1, and at index 1 we have -2, at index 2 we have -3, yes 3, but on index 3 we have a positive value. So we know that we are going to return just the index plus 1. In this case it is going to be 4, like index plus 1, and that's it. This was it.